My name is Chantal. I am 20 years old, and my wedding day was the most beautiful yet overwhelming moment of my life. In my family and culture, marriage at this age is common, but for me, it was a strange mixture of joy, curiosity, and hidden fear. I had seen so many brides before me, their faces shining with jewelry, their dresses glowing under the lights, their smiles wide as if everything in their world was perfect. But I had also heard their quiet whispers, late at night or in hidden corners, whispers of nervousness, of unknown fears, of pain, and of confusion about what happens when the guests leave and the doors finally close. Those whispers lived in my heart. Even though I smiled in front of everyone, even though I walked gracefully as a bride should, inside I was trembling like a child. My heart was heavy with questions. What if he does not like me? What if he is harsh or impatient? What if I am not ready? What if I cry and he gets angry? These thoughts would not leave me. On my wedding day, I wore a red dress with golden embroidery. People said I looked like a princess, and I forced myself to smile when they praised me, but my chest felt tight. I hugged my mother tightly before leaving, and she whispered in my ear, "Be strong. Chantal, you are not alone." Her words gave me courage, but silent tears still rolled down my cheeks. When I entered my husband's home, his family welcomed me with warmth and laughter. Their smiles were genuine, their voices soft, and their kindness real. But none of it could calm the storm inside my heart. My lips were dry, my hands were cold. My legs were weak, and yet I tried to show strength. After the guests left, I was guided to our bedroom. The room was beautiful, glowing with soft lights, filled with the fragrance of roses and perfume, decorated like something from a dream. But for me, it was a room of uncertainty, a place where my fears and my future were about to collide. Then the door opened, and Hamid, my husband, entered the room. He was tall, calm, and gentle-looking. He closed the door softly, walked slowly toward me, and sat down, but not too close. For a moment, silence filled the air, and my heart raced faster than ever. Then, in a soft voice, he spoke. "Chantal, I know this is scary. I will never force you. I only want you to feel safe with me." His words shocked me, because they were nothing like the stories I had heard from others. He was not demanding, not rushing, not trying to take anything from me. Instead, he was patient, respectful, and kind. Slowly, he offered me a glass of water. Our hands touched lightly, and my whole body grew warm. My cheeks turned red. When I looked into his eyes, I saw no hunger or impatience. I saw peace. I whispered. I was scared. "I thought it would be very hard." He nodded and said, "It's okay. I was scared too." We both laughed quietly, and that laugh broke the heavy silence of the night. We began talking, sharing stories about his childhood, his school days, his favorite foods, and my little dreams and secrets. The more we talked, the lighter my heart became. I no longer felt like a frightened bride, but like a girl speaking to her best friend. Later, he gently asked, "Can I sit a little closer?" I smiled and said, "Yes." He moved closer, held my hand, and his thumb rubbed softly over mine. My heart still raced, but now it raced with warmth, not fear. Every step he took was with care, every word with kindness, every touch with respect. That night, I realized the first night of marriage is not about fear or pain. It is about trust, understanding, and two hearts beginning their journey together. I cried that night, but my tears were not from pain. They were from peace. I thanked God that I had not married a stranger or a monster. but a man who saw me as a person, not just a bride. To watch more amazing videos like this, subscribe to our channel Legend and Lore Stories. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and share it with your friends.